heard about the pure sine wave inverter?
Yes, I know some, but I'd like to hear your introduction.
Okay, let me show you in details. SPC series are the pure sine wave inverter. Now we have 300 VA, 500 VA, 1000 VA, 2000 VA with 12 or 24 volts with one USB. For the stock goods, the output voltage is 220 volts and 50 Hz, 60 Hz can be changed. Okay, let us introduce the features to you.
Okay, number 1, input and output completely independent.
Okay, number 2, universal circuit. Suitable for kind of plugs.
Number 3, one USB and you can charge for your mobile phone.
Number 4, efficiency is more than 91%.
Number 5, intelligent cooling fan. Then the output power over 100 watts or an temperature of the inverter over 15 temperature. The fan spins fast, otherwise it spins slowly. Silent fan it is when worker is that no effectively sleeping day and night.
Number 6, multiple protection. Input under voltage protection. Input over voltage protection. Overload protection. Overhead head protection. Short circuit protection.
Number 7, applicable sensitive and sensitive loads and especially it can be used the air condition.
Number 8, application. Vehicles and yours, home appliances, office and portable equipment, and so on.
Wow, that's nice.
Yes, that was we want to show with you. Thank you for your time. Hope can cooperation with you in the future.
Do you know this inverter function?
Of course. Let me introduce to you. We have inverter with charger here. Okay, let us introduce the features to you. FFU 1000C is the pure sine wave inverter with AC charger, 15 ampere, UPS function, and reverse battery protection. Frequency of 50 Hz and 60 Hz will be identity automatic.
Number 1, 12 voltage DC to 222 voltage AC output.
Number 2, peak power is up to 2000 watts.
Number 3, conversion efficiency is up to 91%.
Number 4, full digital control.
Number 5, automatic UPS power supply switch.
Multiple safe protection. Battery low voltage alarm. Battery low voltage shutdown. Output short circuit. Overload, over voltage, over temperature protection.
Number 7, built-in the AC charger and the UPS function. AC charging from the city power priority.
Number 8, application. Home appliances, electric tools, office and portable equipment, vehicles and yachts, and so on. It can work for 1 horsepower air condition and 750 watt draft fan.
FPC series and FFU series are the pure sine wave inverter. So what is the difference between them?
There are some difference between FPC and FFU.
Number one, power difference. FPC series have the 300 VA, 500 VA, 1000 VA, 2000 VA, and 3000 VA of 12 voltage and 24 voltage. But FFU series have FFU 1000 watts, FFU 2000 watts, and the FFU 3000 watts of 12 voltage or 24 voltage.
Number two, different function. FPC series have the inverter function, but FFU series have the inverter function, AC charge, UPS, and battery reverse protection. Did you know that there are another inverter called on-grid inverter?
On-grid connecting inverter is special inverter. Its addition to the converting direct current into the alternating current. The output alternating current can be the synchronized with the frequency and the phase of the mains.
So the output AC can be returned to the mains. On-grid inverters are commonly used in applications where some DC voltage sources, such as solar panels or small wind generators, are connected to the grid.
But what is the difference between the off-grid inverters and on-grid inverters?
The solar cell components store the generate electricity in the battery and then use the off-grid inverter to convert the DC power in the battery into AC 220 volts for use by the load.
Similarly, the on-grid inverter is direct inverter and the direct current from the solar panel into the high voltage and fix it into the grid without the need to store in a battery. This is difference between them. What is the benefit of on-grid inverter?
When the power generated by solar energy exceeds the power used by household appliances, the excess power will be sent to the public. When solar energy cannot satisfy the use of household appliances, it will automatically be replenished from the grid, and the world process is intelligently controlled. No manual operation is required because the photovoltaic power generation system does not need to use batteries. It greatly saves cost.
Oh, what is the actual power generation?
In particular, the country's new grid connection policy clearly states the household photovoltaic power stations can be connected to grid for free, and excess electricity can be sold to power companies.
Wow, sounds great. So what is also one of the selling points?
Yes, okay. The product is FTI series are on-grid inverters without battery. Now we have FTID 600 watts and FTI D1000 watts, and they sell 10,000 pieces every month to Southeast Asian market.
Seems so popular.
Okay, let us introduce the features of FTI series to you.
Number 1, it has the multiple protection such as the anti-silence protection, frequency protection, over voltage protection, low voltage protection, over temperature protection.
Number 2 is use the specialized wiring terminal to improve the reliability and safety performance greatly.
Number 3, it has low standing-by power consumption and a high conversion efficiency.
Number 4, the cooling fan is controlled by the load power and temperature.
Number 5, it used the elegant MPPT change the technology with the high efficiency.
Number 6, it has panel function. If you need 2000 watts, you can connect 2 pieces by panel. If you need 3000 watts, you can connect 3 pieces.
Wow! It has the MPPT training technology and the panels function, which are really powerful. I see there is the remote controller in the box. What is it?
Okay, the remote controller have a LCD display which connect the inverter. When it works, you can see the city power voltage, total power generation, output current, total power generation time, and output power from the display.
Then this remote controller is also good assistant.
Okay, let us tell you how to connect.
Number 1, one side of the FTI D1000B connect the solar panels and other sides connect the city power.
Number 2, it needs 2 way meters between inverter and city power.
When you have the balance power, you can solve to the local city and the main market.
Number 4, you need to connect the battery.
Number 5, it's easy, convenient to install.
There is a new and more powerful inverter. With the development of science and technology, there are more and more types of inverters.
Today, we have an understanding of the difference in water. Secondly, solar inverters are both environmental protection and clean. Overall, there is a kinds of products that are using power energy, and the pollution, the environmental is very small.
However, the manufacturer will strictly abide by the regulation on the production and use of frequency converter. They will not take it lightly, protect an environment, protect people's health, and make everyone feel more comfortable when using new energy.
I agree with you is very much. I agree to introduce the high quality production to you.
Yeah, it's good product.
Yeah. As you have introduced so many inverters, have you ever used them yourself?
Of course, I've been using it now.
What's the reason did you start using inverters?
Because my family's electricity problem is more difficult. Because the voltage problem leads to a power failure. After power failure, I can only wait for power supply silently. Sometimes for a long time, it is very hard to wait the persist. Since then, I began to use the inverters.
The problem is the power failure, which really happens. When you start to use the inverter, do you feel that you will not use it?
Good question. Next, I will introduce this product that I'm also using. I'm glad to make a presentation of our factory and modify inverter FTA and SDB series to you today.
First, we're going to introduce the modified inverter FTA series to you. FTA series, the modified inverter. It has 500 VA and 1000 VA, 1500 VA and 2000 VA and 3000 VA with the DC 12 voltage. Let's see the two sides. All the inverter, one side has the universal socket. Power switch and the USB. Let's see the other side's inverter. There is a connecting terminal and the cooling fan.
Let's see the screw terminal. It is stronger and easy to replace with the connect wires. It is safer, more convenient. The following, let us share the features with you.
Number 1, it has LED screen display for the battery capacity and the power load.
Number 2, it has high conversion efficiency but no noise.
Number 3, it has the one universal socket suitable for all kinds of flux.
Number 4, MCU controls cooling fan so that it use and save power.
Number 5, it has multiple protection and such as the overload protection, over voltage protection, low voltage protection, high temperature protection, and a short circuit protection.
Yes.
I show you the LED display here. So what information can we know from here?
You can see the battery capacity percentage and power load percentage clearly.
I have a question. If the water changes, how do you know that?
Good question. There is a buzzer arm in the inverter. Once any protection of the inverter is triggered, the inverter will disconnect the power supply and the load. Then it will enter the protect mode and will remind you through the buzzer at the same time.
What do you mean of the intelligent cooling fan?
The intelligent heat dissipation system is installed. When the inverter reaches a certain power, the plug automatically reaches its steady safe power. The using time of inverter is extended and longer.
For example, FTA 500 VA reached 18 to 120, then fans start working. FTA 1000 VM reached 150 to 250, then the fans start working.
FTA 1500 VA reaches 250 to 400 watts. The fans start working.
FTA 2000 VA reach 350 to 500 watts, then the fans start working.
In our life, it can use the laptop, computer, phone, fans, and so on.
Do you know how to do you have a LCD screen display inverter?
Yes, and today I will introduce our last power inverter. Now we are going to introduce another modified inverter SDB series to you. SDB series are the modified inverter.
And some question. Dear, let's introduce them to you. Number 1, it has LCD display, so battery capacity, battery voltage, output voltage, and the power load.
Number 2, it has high conversion efficiency, smart, soft start function.
Number 3, it is smart, light, and portable, which is designed for the home use.
Number 4, it has a universal circuit, suitable for all kinds of plugs.
Number 5, MCU control cooling fan, so that is use longer, save power.
Number 6, it has multiple protection, such as overload protection, over voltage protection, low voltage protection, high temperature protection, and short circuit protection. Okay, now let's look at the left side of the inverter. This is a smart fan, science, technology, and energy saving.
Positive red and negative terminal black, which connect the battery. Please look at the inverter of the right side. This power switch, USB DC 5 voltage and the 230 voltage output socket. What can we see from the LCD display?
You can see battery capacity, battery voltage, output voltage, and low power.
That's good. What is the difference between the FTA series and the SDB series?
Now let us tell you difference of them.
Number 1, the colors are different. FTA series are similar and brown, and SDB series are red.
Number 2, their watts are different. FTA series have more watts, such as 500 VA, 1000 VA, 1500 VA, 2000 VA, and 3000 VA. And SDB series have 500 VA and 1000 VA.
These manufacturers same products in China. That's why we order from you.
Okay, let me share the advantage of our factory to you. Our factory was founded in 1988 and has more than 30 years history.
Number 1. Our factory has the professional R&D development and the products development from them.
We have several production lines so that our materials and qualities can be well controlled.
Number 3. Our price is competitive and the OEM orders are accepted.
We have other seller team. If you have any problem of our products, we will reply in time and try our best to offer you the solution.
The warranties of the power supply is 1 year. 1 year. We will recommend on the sales model in your market and how you can occupy more market share. From now on, our products have the expected more than 200 countries and all of the world, so that we can show you trust and our factory.
And now we show inverters how to work.
Okay, now用这个来啊。
And use this inverter FFA 500A
And
Ampere.
the battery.
Yes.
So look at this. We need to confirm the 12 voltage. And the positive is red. Connect the other side. Negative is black. This one.
Now we are connecting. Okay.
Now we use the two. Red is opposite. Red is positive. Black is negative. When you connect, you do not touch the together because the socket fuse it will be short circuit if you put together. Now we connect. One side.
And you sure?
Yes.
Yes, this power switch is turn off, not turn on.
Yeah, turn off now. Now we put the right side. This side. Connect the socket.
And the power switch is turned
on.
on. Okay, let me see.
It start working. It's cool, right? Sylvia, it's cool, right?
Yes, I feel so cool. Okay.
Okay.
We turn off the power switch.
Yes.
And yes.
Okay.
Thank you a lot for
Oh,
your
Canton on your life and online interfere. If you
want
want
to
to
know
know
more
more
info
info
of our inverters, please feel
please feel free
to
to contact us.
Thank you. Bye bye.